worries if you don't have any nail art tools. In this tutorial, I'll show you 5 amazing designs which you can make using things you already have at home. Nail art tools can be super useful when making creations on your nails, but today we'll manage without them.
Hey loves, it's time for another nail art tutorial, and guess what? It's a no tool one. Well, we will be using tools, but only the ones that you can find around your house. So we're making 5 beautiful designs that are super easy to make and look amazeballs. Don't you agree? Well, if you do, here's how you can get them too.
Sponges, tapes, band-aids, pencils, pens, straws, Q-tips, matches, toothpicks, nails, screws, wires, paper pins, and much more. All that can be used to make fantastic nail art designs. I'll show you 5 of them now, so let's get started. Before applying the polish, you have to protect your pretty nails with a base coat. This will help you keep them healthy and stain-free. First, let's make this adorable baby penguin design. Baby penguin's fur is light gray, while adults are black. But I'm making a fantasy penguin, so I went for the blue base. Take a white polish and draw half of an oval on the bottom half of your nail. Now we need to make some bigger dots, and pins will help us out here. These are great for pinning paper on a corkboard, but they will work perfectly as dotting tools too. I like to pin them in an eraser of a pencil so that they're easier to hold. Then I just use them as a regular dotting tool. Dip it in white and make 2 large dots. Inside, make 2 smaller black ones using smaller pins. Here I'm using a pencil to make 2 little white dots and then a construction nail to make 2 even smaller ones. I am in love with the anime-inspired eyes. So adorable! All we got left to do is a small triangle for the beak and 2 legs on the tip of the nail. All this using a yellow polish and a pencil. Apply a generous amount of the fast-drying top coat to seal the design and add some shine. Isn't this the cutest penguin you've ever seen? Who doesn't like minions, right? Well, I love them, so I had to make a minion nail design. I'm starting with white as a base. You're probably thinking, what the heck, minions are yellow. No worries. I started with white just because yellow polish pops so much more on top of white. White base makes them so much more vibrant and bold. Starting with the goggles, I'm dipping the eraser of my pencil in silver color and making 2 big dots close together like that. Inside the big silver dots, make a smaller white ones using a Q-tip. The last little detail for the eyes are the pupils, which I'm making using a bobby pin. Every minion also needs some overalls. I'm drawing them very simply by sticking a piece of tape across the bottom part of the nail as a guide, and then I'm just coloring the tip in blue. Remove the tape and we're done. To make the mouth, we'll be using a straw. Cut a piece of straw away until you're left with half of a ring shape. Dip it in black and press it on your nail. Voila! Our minion just got the biggest smile. To finish this lovely design, apply a layer of top coat. I love how cute and easy this design is. Perfect for an accent to a solid mani, or you can make minions on all the nails. Let's now move to the watermelon fields. Look at the way these hard-working men are collecting watermelons so we can enjoy them. #respect. These are definitely one of my favorite summer treats, so why not having this delicious fruit on our nails? Start by applying 1 or 2 coats of red polish all over the nail as a base. Here I'll be using this sticker that is used for binders as a tool to create the perfect French tip. Stick it on like this and color the bottom third of the nail in white. Remove the sticker and wait until the white polish is completely dry. Place the sticker a bit lower now and color the tip in green. Did you know that you can also use a piece of wire for nail art? I found this one in my father's garage and it works great. So I'm just making a few dark green patches on top of the lighter green. With a toothpick dipped in black, I'm drawing some watermelon seeds. I don't like my watermelon to have too much seeds, so I'm just making a row of them. The only thing left to do is applying a top coat and we're finished. On my right hand, I'll show you how to incorporate this lovely watermelon design into an easy and pretty mix and match mani. I painted my nail in red except for the thumb and middle finger, which I colored green. On the ring finger we're making a watermelon in the same way as before, just that here I'm using a band-aid to make a French tip. As you can see, it works just as great as the binder stickers. This way you can create white French tips or maybe go for colored ones. Such an easy and quick way to get a fun manicure. On the middle finger I'm drawing some random dark green lines, just as the ones watermelons have. These don't have to be perfect, in fact, they should not be perfect. Using a paper clip and dotting motion, I'm drawing some curved lines along the nail. I did the same design on my thumb. Lastly, with the black, give your watermelon a few seeds. On the pointer and the pinky, I'm making a small dot just to kind of bring together all the designs into a nice, fun watermelon mix and match nail art. These nails look so summery and delicious, don't they? I absolutely love nail art designs that include blue skies and white fluffy clouds. Here's a cute variation that we're making today. Start by applying a medium blue polish as a base. Time to prove that matches can work as a great dotting tool too. Just dip one in white and make a group of dots close together until you get a cloud shape. Make several clouds to fill all the empty spaces on your nail, but make sure they're big enough because we still have to draw their pretty faces on. I'm drawing faces to only 3 of the clouds, but you can do it on all if you prefer. With a construction nail, make a pair of eyes. For the mouth, I'm using a straw just like I did for the minion. I really love using straw for such curved lines. Like that, our clouds are now happy and smiley. To add some extra sweetness to the clouds, I'm drawing cheeks to each of them. Just dip a match into light pink, make 2 dots, and our clouds are finished, looking so cute. Well, one thing is missing, and that's a top coat which will seal everything in place and protect the design from chipping. How gorgeous are these? Oh, I'm obsessed! Last but definitely not least, we're making this ocean design perfect for the summer days. Paint your nail in light blue. Deep down on the bottom of the sea, we have to make the blue darker and mysterious, because the light can't reach it in all its power. So let's make a gradient using 3 shades of blue and a cosmetic sponge. Dab the sponge on the nail and here it is, a beautiful blue gradient. Clean the skin around your nail with a Q-tip soaked in acetone. Our ocean is now ready to be decorated with sand, fish, corals and all that cool stuff. In the corner I'm making a little golden patch for the sand. For the fish we first need to make a big dot. An awesome tool for this is a wooden dowel pin. I moved recently and I got so many of these when purchased furniture. So dip it in white and press on the nail to form a perfect dot. For the tail I'm using a toothpick and simply drawing a triangle with it. I made my fish white here, but now I'm coloring it in yellow. If yellow is used directly on top of blue, the color you get is normally more greenish, so white base is a must. Now our little fishy is bright and vibrant. Add some oxygen bubbles using white polish and piece of wire. For the eyes, dip the toothpick in black and make a simple dot. To fill in the empty part of the nail, you can draw more fish or a coral like me. For this, I'll be using an old pen that stopped working. Dip it in red nail polish and draw several curved lines using stippling motion. Super easy! To make the coral look more realistic, I'm making a lot of small white dots all over. Once again, I'm using a construction nail to do it. I tell you guys, a garage is a great place to look for nail art tools. Lastly, apply a layer of the fast-drying top coat to protect this masterpiece. This design is just super interesting, full and summery. Makes me want to travel to some exotic places so badly. Here's a little recap of everything you can use for your nail art and you most probably already have at home. There's surely much else you can use to create awesome designs. Just check out the back of your drawers, I think you can find many interesting. This is how my finished nail art brush looks like, and check out how precise lines I'm able to draw with it. This brush really makes it so much easier to create different nail art designs, and that's why I decided to share this do-it-yourself video with you. If you want to see my entire Lego nail art tutorial, you can find the video on my channel, but now let's go to the striper. You will need scissors, a glue, some pliers, a knife, a tape, a lollipop, and of course the most important part, the hair. As you have seen in my makeup brush DIY, this is how I get it. Okay, first thing you need to eat a lollipop. Now you have a good excuse to buy some candy. When you're done, take the white little stick, and this will be the handle of the striper. With a knife, make a small cut on one side of the stick, but please be very careful. I really don't want you to get hurt and end up in hospital with stitches. Ask an adult to do this for you if you're not used to doing those things. The cut should be about 0.2 inches deep. This will allow us to spread the handle and make it easier to insert the hair. Now take a bit of hair. You won't need much as we are making a precision brush. Before attaching the hair to the lollipop stick, cut one side of the hair like so to get a flat end. Drip a few drops of super glue first to this side of hair and then in the hole of the stick. You can be pretty generous here. Quickly put the hair into the hole before the glue dries. Squeeze the stick gently with the pliers so that the bristles will glue to our brush firmly. Next, apply a few more drops of the glue to the end of the stick. This way you make sure that your striper will last you a long time. Then take a tape and wrap it around the stick so it holds the hair firmly. Just wrap it several times like so to additionally seal the cut. If you have a colorful tape, your nail art brush will look so much cooler. Now it's time to design your own nail art brush. Cut the hair like so. Leave a few bristles long in the middle to get a really pointy ending. The thinner the ending, the more precise lines you'll be able to draw with your striper. And there you have it, a super easy DIY which made a great improvement to my nail art tools collection. It really helps me pull off the nail art designs that I couldn't do before. Galaxy nails are extremely popular right now, so here I'm showing you my 5 different takes on the Galaxy nail art. First, let's create a Milky Way design. To start off, protect all of your nails with a base coat. Especially darker polish colors can stain your natural nail, so this step is very important. Apply a black polish for a dark night sky effect. Take a little piece of cosmetic sponge and some tweezers. Dip the sponge in the dark blue polish and create an oval shape down the diagonal of your nail. Start adding stars by dipping the sponge into the fine milled glitter polish and apply it on top of the blue one. On top, go for a lighter blue polish. Apply it down the center of the oval shape. You want the darker blue still peeking out on the sides for a gradient effect. Milky Way is like a band of light made of stars. It contains billions of stars that cannot be distinguished with a naked eye, and that's why the center is of very light white to bright yellow color. First, apply a white thin band of stars and then go in with a yellow color, creating a bright stripe down the center of our Milky Way. The Milky Way is a galaxy that contains our solar system. It appears as a milky glowing band arching across the night sky. Apply some fine milled glitter top coat and our first design is finished. I think we started out great, didn't we? The next is this super cute full moon in the night sky design. Start off with a dark blue color and apply a transparent glitter polish on top for some sparkle. Moon is the only natural satellite of the Earth. To create a moon, you can use a large dotting tool or an eraser on the back of a pencil like me. Dip the eraser in white polish and just dot it on your nail. See how you can create a perfect circle with the pencil. To get a lighter gray color, mix white polish with a dot of black one like so. Randomly dab some of this color on the moon with a toothpick. If you look at the moon closely, you would notice that it is not of solid white color, but it has hints of lighter and darker gray because of the craters on its surface. Next, we want to add some bright stars. I'm drawing 2 larger ones with a striper dipped into white polish. Just make a simple cross shape like so. I think this design would look great as an accent nail on your ring finger when you're wearing dark blue or even black polish on your nails. The stars that are further away appear as small dots of sparkle, so make several white dots all over with a toothpick. Finish the design with a fast-drying top coat. For the third design, I'm creating a nebula. Nebula is an interstellar cloud of dust, hydrogen and other gases from which sun, planets and stars were formed. Begin by applying a coat of black polish. With a sponge, tap on dark blue color patches randomly throughout your nail. Take a lighter blue polish and apply it over some dark blue areas. You don't want to cover the dark blue completely. Nebulas appear like colored clouds, therefore take a violet polish and make some patches with it. You can also add a bit of pink. What really brings the design together is the glittery top coat. Mine has some fine and some bigger glitter. I'm applying a coat of that. If you don't get enough larger glitters on, you can add them manually. I'll show you how to catch the bigger stars later on. For now, let's finish our nebula nails with a fast-drying top coat. This one was so easy to create and I love how it turned out. You can also create galaxy nail art designs using water marbling technique. I'm first applying a dark blue polish as a base. This will assure that no matter what color I'll use for water marbling, the color on my nails will come out much darker. Protect the finger around your nail with the tape. This way you'll have less cleaning afterwards. If you're new to water marbling, I have a video on my channel which explains this technique step by step with all the tips and tricks, so make sure to check it out. Pour some water in the cup and pick any colors of polish that remind you of galaxy. I went for some white, orange and blue since I want to create a galactic center which is very bright. Drop the polishes in the water like so and make several swirls. You don't really need a precise pattern, there's a lot of chaos when it comes to sky and stars. Choose a spot you like the most and dip in your finger. Leave the finger in for a few seconds and in the meantime, clean the polish from the surface. Carefully pull the finger out of the water. Remove the tape and clean any polish from your finger with a Q-tip soaked in acetone. Apply a glitter polish on top and add some larger glitters one by one to make the design look bolder. As you can see, the colors appear much darker. This is because of the darker color which I used for the base. Lastly, protect your nail with a fast-drying top coat. Water marble nail art is always so much fun to create, don't you think? The last galaxy-inspired design is this lovely gradient galactic sky. Again, apply a coat of black polish. Note that you will need at least 2 tones of blue and a white color to create the gradient. Dip the sponge in the darker blue first and apply it on the 3/4 of the nail like this. Then apply the lighter blue on the bottom half of the nail. Lastly, go in with white and tap the color just on the tip of the nail. Now we need to decorate this galactic sky with some stars. I'm using polish that contains small and large pieces of glitter. I'm applying a coat of this. As you can see, I got only one bigger glitter, but I want more stars, so here's how you can catch them. Just use a toothpick and pick one by one from the polish brush and then you can place it exactly where you want it. I want a lot of sparkle, as you can tell. Once you're happy, secure the design with a fast-drying top coat. For thousands of years, human has been looking out into space into millions of sparkly stars in the night sky, trying to understand how we are connected, how it all began, and where is the future taking us. I really hope you like this galaxy nail art tutorial. I think galaxy nails are very cool and so much fun. They're also quite easy and simple to create. So these were my 5 nail art designs inspired by the galaxy. I honestly can't decide which one is my favorite because I love them all, but let me know which one do you prefer. And also, if you decide to recreate one of these designs, send it to me on Instagram, Twitter or Facebook. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time. Bye bye!